Welcome back, and now I have the great pleasure of introducing my two next guests, Mary Moschos and Joanna James. How are you?
We're great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Both of you are co-founders and co-owners of the Love Handles, which were featured on Regis and Kelly. I had seen the clip on your website. So why don't you go right ahead and tell us exactly what Love Handles are?
Well, go ahead, Joanna.
Well, I came up with Love Handles a couple years ago, actually, while I was in college, and I just noticed that my friends and family who were having babies and wanted to get back in shape, it was really difficult to find the time or be able to afford a gym membership or babysitter. And so I thought, well, why not have an elliptical trainer-like device attached to your baby stroller? So you're not spending time away from your baby, and you're saving time and money and getting a quality workout. So we came up with the idea. Mary said, well, let's attach them to all strollers. You know, let's give it that capability. And so we've really mastered the design of the product, and here we are today with Love Handles.
And so, Mary, Joanna came to you and she said, okay, I have this carriage, right? So how did it go about?
Well, we were having lunch one day with our book club in Fort Lauderdale, and she mentioned the idea to me. What did I think about it? And I immediately thought it was just an incredibly great idea because it's been lacking. We have all sorts of trainers and we have all sorts of exercise equipment. We have tons of ways to get into shape, but there wasn't any way you could do it and stay with your child. You know, you had to get a babysitter, you had to go to the gym, you could do your jogging and you could do your walking, but you couldn't do your upper body or your cardio workout at the same time. So it was extra time, extra money, and I thought, great, let's go for it. And then it evolved from a carriage with the elliptical training device to a training device as an accessory. So that now we have a universal clamp on the end, it'll attach to just about any baby carriage or wheelchair or stationary chair.
Okay, that's right. And I saw on your website that anybody who has a wheelchair and you have to push a loved one or someone that you're doing that.
And they need to get a little exercise while they're sitting in front of the TV or whatever.
It's really
That's
a
great.
safe and convenient workout for elderly, you know, because it can attach to even an armchair.
Oh, that's great
So,
too.
right.
In the I know because I have, you know, I'm the sandwich generation. I have my mom and then I have my kids. So
Exactly.
that would be a great
Exactly.
thing. So you know what I'm going to do right now, because let's get right to it. And I'm going to show the Love Handles as it is, because people are like, what is that Love Handles we're talking about? So basically, why don't you describe it? There are these two
handles here,
Right.
and the hub, and it clamps onto any stroller, whether it's Bugaboo, Jeep, whatever, and you can increase or decrease the resistance so you really can get a great workout for you, whether you're leisurely strolling or you really want that intense jogging workout. And they're made in the USA. We've made a firm commitment to stay here.
Oh, great.
So, yep, we're very proud of.
All right, so I've had my kids and I've had my strollers, and all I would do was push, you
Right.
know, and I would run in Central Park. And so now I can go ahead and I can be doing this, and I can be working on my upper body. This is really great.
And don't you feel it right here,
I do
Christina?
feel it.
Yeah.
And the other great thing I love it is that when you're stopped at the stoplight, let's say, you can still do it. You can be going like this and go
and you can
smiling.
actually kind of go down and do this too.
Oh, you can do that too?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
Right. We have some stroller striders, a fitness group, and they love to do the exercises with the handles other than even just walking or jogging.
Right.
So
that's great. And it's wonderful because we want to go to the gym. And you know, the other great thing about it is sometimes as a mother, you want to go to the gym and get away. But when you are pushing your child, you still want to augment your exercise.
Why not be
program.
as productive as possible?
Exactly, to stay in shape and get yourself back into shape.
That's
These
right.
are great.
It's a multitasking generation, and to be able to do more than one thing at a time and save money in this economy.
Right.
You know, to have to get a gym membership and pay a babysitter to be able to do what you can now do just strolling your child.
That's great. And then you went to New York because Kelly is having, from Regis and Kelly, they're having a contest about inventions. And so the two of you had this, you know, brainchild to go to New York and do it. And then, so tell us a little bit of the story how you were on the street on Broadway or wherever it was.
Well, I'm going to let Joanna tell that story because I had gotten information from the Inventor Society in Fort Lauderdale. We thought it was a great idea when they passed it on. We picked up hot off the press our prototype, and Joanna got in the car and went straight to New York, and my son Charles, who was also Joanna's boyfriend, met her there, and
And
the
so
rest
we
is-
did the casting call for the show, the Women Inventor show. It
Right.
went phenomenal. We're very happy. Kelly loved them. She wanted to take them to Central Park that day and use them. And basically, I said, well, we really need to follow up with this. So the next morning, you know, we hadn't gotten any sleep hardly, needed to find a hotel room for that night, which was impossible. It was a busy weekend. But we did, and we woke up at 5 in the morning, got there, and saw Regis walking to work. We were
Grabbed him.
Yes. We were at standby, and we said, Regis,
Give us to Kelly.
please.
Yeah,
And
that's great.
he
What a
was
great
great.
story.
So, yeah.
I'm so happy for you
Yeah.
women. You are real, true diva inventors.
Oh,
Well, you're the
thank
inventor
you.
and you are
Thank
the
you.
facilitator right now. That's great. And it's launching very soon.
Yes,
And
it
we
is.
can't wait to do it. So
Yeah.
I'll help in
Great.
any way that
Oh,
I
thank
can.
you
That's
very
wonderful.
much.
We appreciate
Yeah.
that.
You know what? Men can do it too. So let's get one of our
Oh,
Charter
yes.
TV
Oh, okay.
Yes.
hunks here.
And you know what?
You're
Men
not a father
love
yet,
it.
but you could be. So go ahead,
Yeah.
Brian. Let's go. Oh, he's married. Okay,
yeah.
so why don't you take it across and see guys, I can see guys loving this.
Yes.
You know why men love it? It gives extra height for the handle. So instead of kind of bending over as they do to push their baby, you have the height plus you get more active while you're doing it.
And a former Miami Dolphins,
Dolphins,
player actually has
But-
his first pair on order now for
Yeah.
him and his wife. He loved it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's
So-
popping up how to get it. Thank you so much. I'm going
Okay.
to close the show. And
Thank you.
You can keep exercising.
Yeah, keep on going.
We hope you enjoyed City Vibes Metro and found our guests interesting and exciting. Tune in each week to City Vibes Metro, or if you miss it, don't fret. You can see it 24/7 on Charter On Demand, my website, cityvibesmetro.com, as well as on Facebook, YouTube, and all other social networking channels. Keep the feedback coming and let me know if there are any topics that you want to learn about. Thanks again to Commerce Bank and our other sponsors for making City Vibes Metro possible. Good night for now and have a terrific, upbeat week. Thank you, ladies. This is
you.
great. This
Thank
is great. I can't wait.